to you.
Good afternoon.
And welcome to RFI Radio 102.1 FM, the concert station, the pulse of a nation.
Thank you for having me.
So before we start, Sanel, what happened last week?
Last week. Well, I had some stuff to do and I totally forgot. I totally, and I have to apologize to all of the listeners and the fans and the well-wishers. I apologize.
Okay, Sanel. First of all, what part of Trinidad were you born and how was life for you growing up?
Trinidad. Well, I was born in Port of Spain. Growing up, for me, I come from a very big family. There was 10 of us. So I have a lot of brothers and sisters. Life for us here in Trinidad was pretty cool. We had something that you would call community. People were very, very, very active in each other's lives growing up. You know the neighbor know you, the neighbor know the children and them, that kind of thing. So growing up here it was cool, man.
Good. So tell me, where did it all start for you?
Where it started for me? It started back, you're taking me back where?
well, yeah, that's why you're here.
You're taking it back way down the road. It started for me back in, I believe it was 1991, I believe. When I started off with taxi.
Yes.
That was my first stint with taxi when they had dollar wine. Coming out of school and that kind of thing. I had no idea of the stage life. I was very inexperienced, very green. All I had was a voice. That was all I had to get me in the door.
And a lovely voice as well.
I had a voice. I was not the Sanel Dempster that people know today. I was very shy. I was, as I said, I was very green. So I had no experience in being in a band, relating to people, having that one-on-one with the crowd, with the audience. I had nothing. So it was a whole learning experience for me. See.
Okay, what's about the band? Go on.
And I'm like, because being around Colin Lucas and people like Feast, Ryan Romani, I was able to kind of stand my ground. Me, Ryan would call me in the evening just before rehearsals, and he would say, "Okay, come, let's do this. This is how the harmony is supposed to song. This is when you're singing in a G or you're singing in a B." So I was schooled in taxi.
Right. So what's about a band called Song Rev? Do you remember them?
Well, from taxi, I
think the reception a bit
paused. Caribbean traffic jam. I also did a little thing with when they had Tony Prescott. But one of my longest stints would have been in Songrev, and that is where I learned. That is where, what should I say?
I think you're breaking up slightly. The reception's a bit poor. I think your sides. Hello? Hello, Sanel? Are you there?
Are you hearing me now?
Yeah, I hear you. I think you're cutting off a little.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, right. Yeah. Yes, I am. Yes, yeah. I'm hearing you.
Okay, you were saying now.
Yes. I went to the School of Entertainment Evolution because actually it was there that I had to fish and I had to learn to swim for myself. That is where I learned to really respond to a crowd, really talk to the crowd, work on myself as an entertainer, being in the front line. There was no back line. There was no background singers. So I had to there was run up and get my act together and perform. And I mean, coming from Songweb had just they had just lost Denise Belfon as a vocalist. She went low. So I came up in Denise. I came right behind Denise's shoes. So I had a big shoes to fill because no one knew who I was. But I worked my way and I did my thing, and I stayed with Songweb for a number of years, about 4 years.
Yeah. I think we have a slight technical problem with Sanel Dempster. Hey, Sanel, are you here? Can you hear me now? Hello, Sanel?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're breaking up a bit. I could hardly hear you.
Yes. I'm hearing you perfect, but there is a delay. I am hearing a delay right now.
Okay. Okay.
I'm getting a big delay. So.
Right. I don't know why that is, but I'm not sure whether the area you're in. I'm not too sure. So tell us about Blue Ventures and Ronnie McIntosh. Hello. Yeah, we have some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Hello, Sanel?
Yeah.
Can you hear me clearly?
I'm hearing you very clearly.
Yeah. You keep breaking up a bit. I don't know what that is. I was asking.
I'm hearing you clearly, but there is a delay on the voice. There is a delay with the conversation.
Okay, I don't know why that is. But I was asking you about Blue Ventures and Ronnie McIntosh.
Mm-hmm. I joined Blue Ventures in 1997. Actually, I was there only for a weekend. They had to perform at the Miami Carnival, and I went just to fill the space of their female frontline vocalist that could not make it that weekend because of an injury. So I went, cut my gig, and came back home. And that was the beginning of things for me in Blue Ventures, because after that weekend in Miami, I stayed there until I think was in 2004 or 3 when I left Blue Ventures. Working alongside Ronnie McIntosh was nothing short but entertaining. There was never a dull moment working with Ronnie. I learned a lot. I have learned a lot from Ronnie. Watching him command the crowd, watching how he presents himself, just looking at how it is almost like he was like a magician on the stage. Even up to this day, I still give him that prop, because we don't have a lot of artists that can still do what he did back in his time and even now.
I agree with you, yes.
You know?
Ronnie McIntosh.
So you're looking at old school, and people will say old school. Let me tell you something. Put old school against the new school, that they're saying, what's happening and so on, and see what is going to happen. The old school artists, they have the essence. right? They have the essence. I had the pleasure of working alongside people like the Greats, the Mighty Shadow, the Rootsman, the Kitchener, and these people, these entertainers that when you see them on a stage, they were storytellers. They were our storytellers. Now we have storytelling in a different form now, but they were storytellers. I in my own, sense of the word, is also a storyteller. I tell stories my way, you know.
Well, we know that. We'll get to that shortly. So listen, Sanel, you won the road match in 1999 with a song called River. Let me just feature this track just for our listeners, okay? Very fast. Yeah. Yes, now tell me something about this track, Rivers, in 1999 when you won the road match.
Uh-huh.
Did you know beforehand you were going to win the road match with this track?
No. My whole thing behind the river or behind a song was I was on the scene a while and I still wasn't known. So I wanted a song for myself. I wanted a song just to play. You're in band so many years, and you just want a song to say, well, this is mine. Something that you can identify, with. So my husband, he was my producer at the time, and we collaborated with The River. He was the writer. We both were part writers. We collaborated writing, and he produced the tracks. He was actually my producer for a number of years.
Yeah.
So we came together with The River, and we had no idea. But I will tell you something. The person that was mixing the song, Graham Wilson, when he was mixing the song that day, he said to us, he said, this is Road March, right? And we start to laugh. We laugh. Because I'm telling you, Carnival was in February. And you were telling us this song is Road March the year before, 1998, somewhere in, let's say, October.
Yeah.
You're telling us, because you're mixing the song and you're saying, this song is Road March. And we laugh at all because our thought was not there. We just wanted a song to, go on the radio and say, oh, that's my song. That was my thinking.
Yeah.
Until coming down in the season, then we realized that the song picking up steam and people requesting the song, and then you start to get work, and then people start to call you to perform here, perform there, and then the band, but I wasn't seeing it at all. I did not see it. I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, but you must have an idea. You're getting all these bookings because of that track, Rivers. You must have an idea.
No. You see, the thing is, what happened was, you have a song that is popular. And so, with the popularity of the song, people call you to perform.
Right.
But remember that it was dominated by males.
That's right.
And that year, Kurt Allen had the Bees in Tongue. That was buzzing.
Right. I remember that
Bees in
track.
Tongue was a big tune. So then you had the people now saying that Kurt Allen for Road March. The River will come second. So you had I guess this is my take on the whole thing. This is what happened. When I did my first ever Soca Monarch that year, when I came on the stage, there was a slight drizzle. When they announced my name, there was this drizzle. The sky just opened up, and I got a blessing.
Yeah.
And the crowd just went off, and they were like, "Wow!" Then they called your name, and the rain started to fall. And the judges, they got up from where they were, and I was told on the stage, while I'm on the stage getting ready to perform, I'm already on the stage in my costume, and they were telling me, don't sing. You cannot sing. So I was like, why? Because the judges and them they are not where they were supposed to be. They wouldn't see you because you were wrestling and the judges and them move. And I stood there on the stage for like 10 minutes. And people were thinking that I had gotten stage fright.
Yeah.
I couldn't sing. What wrong with her? Why she can't start the song? So eventually I said, you know what? Win, lose, or draw, let me do this. Because I couldn't stay on the stage all that time. And what happened as well, it kind of like killed the momentum. It killed that element of surprise on the stage. Yeah. So I just tell the band, I said, look, let me just do this, whoever happen. But I placed fourth that year.
Yeah.
And but in all fairness, I believe that Kurt Allen deserved that first because his presentation was really, really good. And DJs will come to me after and they will tell me, you know, here we're going on. On the road, we playing your song. We playing your song. We're not playing no other song but yours. Right?
Uh-huh.
And they said that it was an injustice that was done in 1999 with this Soca Monarch. Maybe if I had placed probably second or so or whatever, but they say, you know what, we're not playing another song but yours. Then you will have DJs that would play the bees. Right. So on the road, we came out the carnival Monday. It was kind of mundane. The rain kind of fall that day. The band just wasn't together for us that day, and I was like, okay, we ain't gonna win this wood match, nah? We ain't, you know. Yeah. And then Tuesday morning, Ronnie McIntosh, his mother-in-law came because she used to do the band T-shirts and stuff, and she came that morning, and she said, come. I don't like all in this blue jersey, this blue jersey. No, take it off. And she brought fire red with gold. Mark up the river.
The river, yeah.
The river in red and gold. Red T-shirt, gold writing. And she said, here, go and win now. She said, oh, you're looking like a bunch of winners now. I going home and watch her on TV. I gone.
Yeah.
And you won't believe from the Monday to the Tuesday how the band just turned around. But I wasn't singing. I wasn't allowed to sing at anywhere through town except judging points.
Right.
I was allowed to sing only at judging points. You say your voice, we need you to sing only at the judging points where it matters the most. Rest yourself.
Yes.
And I even saw a picture, I think, that year I was like laying down on top of the truck. I was on top of the truck and I was laying down because I was so tired. I was so tired. But that was the beginning of it. That was the beginning of things for me. That it was.
Now, where were you when you heard you won the road match, and how did you feel?
Actually, I was at home. I was at my husband's parents' house. And I got a phone call.
Yeah.
I got a phone call. And it was actually from Bobby Kwan. And Bobby said to me, listen, don't say nothing, but we win. Unofficially, he said, because the result hasn't been read as yet, but unofficially, I got the news, we win. And I was like, Bobby, are you sure? He said, yes. I was like, I didn't know what to do. But actually, that day, my husband and one of the neighbors had a kind of falling out. Where the neighbor was telling him earlier, I know for a fact The bees win, and River came second. So now that he got the confirmation, he went back out by the neighbor. He said, what you were saying again? What you were saying? He said, who just win? He said, let me tell you right now, we just get confirmation. Although the man just said, don't say nothing. We just get confirmation that we win. You hear? He said, my wife win road match. And I don't know, the media have a way they find you when they want to find you. They found me.
Well, yes.
All the way in Santa Cruz, they found me. And they came, they did an interview and so on, and I was on the radio. I was on television the next night because it was a big thing. It was a big thing of a woman winning the road march in 20-something years and so on and so on. So I very much relish and enjoy the moment. Yeah.
Right. So tell me, Sanel, you stayed away for a very, very long time. Why was that?
Well, it was a number of things actually.
You just disappear. You just disappear.
I was really tired. I needed to take a break. But actually, the break wasn't supposed to be so long. It was meant to be like probably a year or two. Just step back and assess things. But it rolled into years. And then, when I was still recording in between, but I really wasn't on the stage. I took time off to see with my dad. I stayed with my dad for a number of years. So I let everything go to really see with my father, who passed last year. So I decided that after that, let me dabble a little bit. Let me come back out, little by little. But I joined a band that I was part of 4 years ago. That the name of the band is
Brass to the World. Yes.
Brass to the World. That's with Bert Maslin, Frontline, Sneaky, Heaven Charts. And so I left that band in 2016 when they had launched. I left a few months after, but we always kept in touch. So last year, Carnival, I did a few guest appearances with the band. They asked me to consider coming back, but I couldn't at the time because my dad was still alive, and I really didn't want anything to get in between that. So I could not give an answer. After my dad passed, I decided, you know what, I think I can do this because I don't really have anything else to do. So let's give it a try. And so I stayed with the band. Well, I joined the band actually, and I went to Sneaky and myself. We went to where was it? Montreal, and we did Boston and stuff like that. To this thing is really messing me up. I am getting this feed. I'm hearing myself.
Oh, so I don't know what it is, Sanel. I have to apologize for this. I don't know why you're getting the feedback.
I'm getting this delay. So I'm here. So I'm actually hearing myself speaking whilst I am speaking. So it hurts me.
So sorry about this. Sorry about this, Sanel. Yeah.
Yes.
So tell me about your other hobby, cake decorating. Are you into cake decorating?
Yes, I am. I actually fell in love with it. I have always loved the art of cooking. Cooking is an art because not everyone has that. Not everyone has that special touch. You know what I mean? So I love cooking. I love baking. I love entertaining. I love people enjoying my food. So, I picked up the cake baking some years ago, cake baking and decorating some years ago, to which even up to yesterday, I had given out some stuff yesterday. So It's very relaxing. It's very, very relaxing. It can be very challenging at times when you have a particular cake to give out, a particular design or so. But it's very, apart from the singing, I think that's my second love.
Yeah. So what is it? Should I place an order for the Christmas?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah. So tell me, Sanel, which artist did inspire you?
Artist that inspired me. Well, I would say before soca, I would say Whitney Houston, Shaka Khan, Gladys Knights.
Yes.
Those were the people that influenced my singing. And when I came into the soca arena, people like Dennis Plummer, we didn't really have much female singers at the time when I came in.
Yeah.
They had more Kaisonians, but Denise Plummer was one that crossed the barrier in the sense of calypso to tent to parties. So she was in the parties.
Yeah.
So Denise Plummer, Calypso Rose, Shadow, the mighty Shadow. You know?
Yes.
These are some of the people that I look to.
Yeah.
Yeah, their style of how they would work a stage and that kind of thing. That is my thing. I don't really listen to lyrics so much, but I watch how a person,
yeah,
on a stage, how they dominate a stage, how they talk. And Denise Plummer back in the days, Denise had that.
Yeah.
And even Denise Belfort, even Denise Belfort, because when I was coming up, Denise was in the forefront. Yeah, man, Denise was bad.
Yeah, Denise Belfort, yes.
Still bad.
Yeah.
Still bad.
She is.
You know what I mean? And then, well, coming, I saw Alison Hines.
Yeah.
That when I did River back in '99, there was this big thing. People thought it was Alison that sang the River because they found that the voice sound there was a similarity, and there was even articles in the papers that would say showdown, big showdown between Alison and myself. Who is who? But actually, when we did meet up for the first time, there was nothing short but love for each other. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because
Vibes.
they made it look as though we were warring,
Yes.
and it's cat fight, fight. But see again, media have a way when they want to sell something. You know what I mean?
Yes, of course.
So it was really cool,
Right.
But these are the people that I would say that had an influence on me one way or the other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Sanel, I must say, some of the songs you've written or you sang back in the days, you brought a lot of tears to a lot of guys' eyes. Are you aware of this? Can I just feature one of these tracks for our listeners? Okay.
Sure.
Okay, 1 minute.
Take
Yes, Sinel, nothing. Some guys, some guys will be saying, "What is wrong with this woman, man? Why a song like that? Did you get that on the streets?"
Well, actually, that song was written again by myself and my husband.
Why?
Right? We. The thing is, we were just looking for stuff that we were looking for material that people could relate to. Actually, longer than that, yeah?
Yeah.
Nothing was longer than that. And when a particular radio DJ, when he heard it, he said, listen, this already taken too long to reach to the beat of the song. Taking too long. Take off this, find a way to eliminate some words, make the stuff, and get to the nothing. Nothing is the bacchanal here. And I was kind of upset, but it was for the betterment of the song. And we shortened the song, and we went with nothing. And people have gravitated to the song the way they did. Bacchanal.
Drama.
Bacchanal.
You're breaking up slightly,
When Sanel hit us, you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm in you now.
You hear me now, right?
Yes, I'm in you.
It was bacchanal, pure bacchanal. Woman all up in the men face. Sanel Dempster say, if you do X, Y, Z, it's nothing for you. And when I tell them, show them the finger. You know what finger those ladies were going to put up. So I had kind of diffuse. Sometimes, people serious. They're serious because after, okay, coming from River, we had Nothing for You. Then we had a song called Little Bit.
Yes, I think
then we had Chances, Man Just Come, Man Just Go. A man braced me in a party. I'm going to perform, and the man braced me. He says, woman like all the others get man bad name. And I can't believe it's a man's right, help you write this thing and dogging out women. So, but they put the man on the party because you can't come up to no artist like that. No.
Yes, I agree. Yes.
It's about the party. You understand? And the thing is, with Chances, when I sang Chances, man just come, man just go. I give you one chance, you must.
Can we feature this track? Can we feature this track? Okay, 1 second.
Sure.
1 second. Sanel, you're causing a real bacchanal in TNT, eh? With all them tracks. You're causing a really bacchanal, girl. Tell me, Chances, who wrote that song? Was it you? Man Does Come, Man Does Go.
Both my husband and I.
Plenty fish in the sea. What's going on?
But that song came about because of a family member. Him and his girlfriend had this big argument, and he was getting on like a real idiot, and we stand up there and we watching how he behaving, and my husband, he said to me, he said, man, this really make man look bad, He said, this girl there with you all the time. This girl there with you all the time. She doing that thing, and Look how you get on shipping. He said, you just, woman, let's give man 1 chance, 2 chance, 3 chance, and they'll just keep messing it up. And then he said, hey, he said, listen to me. That's my next song. So I said, that is our next song? He said, yes, that's my next song. I said, okay, because I wasn't hearing it. I said, okay, all right, whatever. And that came out of my mind, and that was that. And then when we actually came to sit down to write, we started. He would build the music. He would do the beat, and then I would come in and sit down, and and we started, and that was it. He started the song. He started, and we just put it together, and that was that.
God.
And it just went. And then, of course, to the beginning of the song, the man voice that you're hearing at the top of the song.
Yes.
That is Hyper Hopper.
Oh, yes. I remember back in the days.
Right, that's Hoppy. Yeah. And he came on, and he had a show called the Hyper Hopper Show on, I think, was 96.1 at the time. And his show was very popular, and he just came on, and he had this thing, but it's me, Hyper Hopper. Yes. And then he came on, and he did his thing, and that was that. That was that. And
But have you ever walked down Frederick Street, Shallow Street, and people saying, hey, here she is, the girl that did Nolly Men and them? Did you ever get that?
Well, in the earlies, people would recognize me and stuff, and ting, and you can't walk this place, and ting, and it started to get kind of, I wouldn't say weird, but it started to get to the point where is you don't have that privacy to walk down the street without people calling out your name. I hated that, where people would just call it, Sanel Dempster, hey, that's the Calypsonian girl.
But come on, you're an artist.
I would correct them. Well, I had to correct them. First of all, I am not a Calypsonian. Get it right. I'm not a Calypsonian, right? I'm an entertainer, a soca singer. I have nothing against Calypso. I have nothing against that. But it's how they put it across. That's a Calypsonian girl. No, I am an entertainer, or the artist, or the soca artist, whichever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even up to now, people will say, hi, Sanel, you don't know me, but I know you, I know your face, la, 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 la. And I would be like, okay then, hi, nice to meet you, and I would go on my business. But the things that you would normally get away with before you would sell them, so you can't get away with it now, because people know your face.
Of course, we know that. You know.
People know your face. But I mean, over the years that I have not been on stage, people will come and they will ask me, why? When are you coming back? When? We miss you. We love you. We miss you, And I will say, when I'm ready. When I am all good and ready, I will come back. But a lot has changed since I left to when I'm back to being here now. A lot has changed. A lot has changed.
Yeah. You released a big track, Sanel. News for you. I must say, this is one of my favorite tracks of all time from Sanel Dempster. Let me just feature this track as well, okay? News for you.
Look at he. That one right there. You think you could talk to me anyhow as you please? You think you could talk
to me? Sanel Dempster. News for you. Right here on RFI Radio, 102.1 FM.
Well, boy, I have news for you, news for you, news for you. Them kind of talk can't get through, can't get through, can't get through. When you had it, you didn't want it. 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 Oh, say when you had it, you mistreat it and you throw it away. You throw it away, you throw it away. Oh, and now you're begging, pleading for me to stay, for me to stay. I'm telling you right now, no, I don't want you, no, I don't need you, no, I don't want to see you, I will live my life without you, no, I don't want you, no, I don't need you, no, I don't want to see you, I will live my life without you,
Yes, Sidel, news for you. Another song again.
News?
Another song again. The guys might be saying, "Boy, that girl again." That girl again.
Actually, the song was written by Richard and Ricky Mao from New York, and it was produced by the Red Boys from Barbados. You know, when Richard approached me with the song, I said, that song cool, man. I said, I like it. You know, it sounds like something that I would do. You know, so we did it. It was a fun track. We did it, and we released the song, and that was that. You know what I mean?
But that's not what the guy's saying. You know? The guys might be saying, "Boy, that girl again, boy, another song, dissing guys again." You know, you will get that, don't you?
Yes, you get that. You know, you get that from people like, you know, she bashing man again, and she taking man. No.
Yeah.
I ain't bashing nobody. I ain't bashing nobody. I mean, since when talking the truth is bashing people? You know what I mean? If I throw corn in your garden and you have fowl, then the fowl will eat it. If you don't have fowl, then it wouldn't eat it. Right? It wouldn't bother you. So that's how I look at it, you know what I mean? But it's all good. It's all good.
If I write a song for you, Sanel, it wouldn't be about men again, you know that, about women this time.
Well, that would be nice.
No, I'm telling you.
That would be nice, you know what I mean?
Another favorite track of yours I love, Sanel, is a song called Chocolate. Do you remember this track?
Of course.
Let's pump this track right now.
Yes, I want it, I want it, chocolate. 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 Don't tell me come back later, but you have let me know.
One of my favorite tracks from Sanel Dempster, song entitled Chocolate.
Baby, need that chocolate. The sweetness I must get it. My mouth boiling watering. I want it, I want it. I want, yes, I want it. I want it, yes, I want it. I need it right now. The sweeter the flavor, it make me feel better. The sweeter the flavor, I can never get enough. The sweetness relax me, pour the sugar on me, all over my body. I can never get enough. Yes, I want it, I want it. Yes, I want it.
Big tune, Sanel Dempster. When was that written or released?
This was, I think, was in 2007,
7? 6?
somewhere around there. Because I think it was in 2004. So 2000.
You're breaking up slightly. You're breaking up, Sanel Dempster. You're breaking up.
In 2000, you
That's
hear me
better.
now?
That's better.
Right. In 2006 or 7, somewhere around there, it was released. Because I think that same year, we had a band here called Chocolate City. And people thought that it was my band, my Juve band. And I had done a song for them. Done a song for the band. But it just so happened that year was the first year that particular band decided to come on the scene, and I decided to do a song called Chocolate. You know what I mean? But it was all good. People loved it. Ladies loved it. You know what I mean? It's chocolate, men and women, everybody like that.
Yeah, I know. Chocolate, you know?
Yes.
So are we expect to see you on a big stage competing very soon? Like Soca Monarch?
Competing? No.
Not going to compete anymore.
I think for me now, just do my music, whatever it is. I'm not saying if it's going to be soca or what, but I just want to do music. And what's stuff there that is good, that is inspirational. You know what I mean? That would uplift people.
Yeah, no bashing men again, okay?
You have a...
Hello? Are you here, Sanel? You're breaking up.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hear me now?
Oh, yes, loud and clear.
Right. You know, in this time here, this period here that we under this lockdown thing, we still under lockdown.
Oh yes.
To an extent. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
I don't know what the new normal is going to be like. I don't know when we're going to get back to our sense of that sense of freedom that we all know.
Yeah.
You know, but I will tell you that this period here really made me dig deep and think about a lot of things.
And baking more cakes.
Baking cake is not a bad thing at all. Baking is not a bad thing. But in terms of putting out material and songs and stuff, it has made me really, really conscious of what I put outside there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So going forward, I would say I would be very much more involved positively what I put outside.
Okay, good. So tell me, Sanel, for bookings, how do we contact you?
For bookings, well, I am on all the social, well, not all social medias, but I am on Instagram, Sanel_Dempster. I'm on Facebook. I am also frontlining with Brass to the World, where they also have a page, Brass to the World. Right, you can look up there. That's where you can find me. I am always scrolling. I am always searching and surfing. I'm always on the net, so you can find me anytime.
Okay, good. Just before you go, Sanel, any message for your fans and them? And to our listeners?
To all the listeners.
And your fans.
To all the fans and my listeners and my well-wishers, I want to say thank you all so much. Thank you for the ones that stayed with me throughout the 20-some years. Thank you for the ones who didn't. Thank you for the new ones. You know, thank you for all the loyal listeners who came on today to listen. I know I was supposed to be here when it was it last week?
Yeah, last week, yeah.
Last week when I deviated.
well, that's a Trini thing. You know that. That's a Trini culture. You see, that's a Trini culture. When a Trini tell you sit down, you have to run. I come in just now and they never turn up.
But you know how it go. You know how it goes sometimes.
I know.
And all the listeners of the 102.1 FM family, you know, the RFI 102.1 FM station. Thank you so much for having me today, for letting me let's say redeem myself from last week.
Yeah.
So thank you again.
It was a pleasure having you here on RFI Radio, Sanel.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much for having me.
And no more songs about bashing no men, okay?
Pardon?
No more songs about bashing any men again, okay?
I'm packing up my guns. I'm packing up. Let somebody else do that now. I think you should. Anyway, Sanel, nice talking to you. You will catch up very soon. Stay blessed. Yeah, you have a blessed one.
Okay, Sanel Dempster. Take it easy. Bye for now.
Bye.
Look at he. That one right there. You think you could talk to me?
This was the voice of Sanel Dempster live on RFI Radio 102.1 FM.
You think you could
A good friend of mine, Sanel. Take it easy, girl.
Get off your knees.
News for you.
Boy, I have news for you. News for you. News for you. Them kind of talk can't get through.
102.1 FM.
When you had it, you didn't want it. 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 Oh, see when you had it, you mistreat it and you throw it away. You throw it away. You throw it away. Oh, and now you're begging, pleading for me to stay. For me to stay. I'm telling you right now, no, I don't want you, no. I don't need you, no.
Song entitled Chantel, news for you. Just want to pick up Serena Charles. Just want to pick up Lucius Lockton right now. Just want to pick up Sue. Big up to Rosalind Willie.
Well, boy, I have news for you, news for you, news for you. Them kind of talk can't get through, can't get through, can't get through. When you had it, you didn't want it. 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 Oh, so when you had it, you mistreat it and you throw it away. You throw it away.
Throw it away, eh?
Oh, now you're
Big up my good friend Sanel Dempster.
needing for me to stay.
Was live right here on RFI Radio, 102.1 FM.
I don't want you, no. I don't need you, no. I don't want to see you. I go live my life without you, no. I don't want you, no. I don't need you, no. I don't want
Just want to big up to Alicia.
to live my life without you, so.
Roger 420.
Things and go. Pack up the things and go, boy. Pack up the things and go. Pack up the things and go, boy. Pack up the things and go. Pack up the things and go, boy. Pack up the things and go. Pack up your. Look here. You only beg.
Don't forget from 9 p.m. we got DJ Gussie right here on RFI Radio.
Like you forgetting something. You're only begging, begging. You're only pleading like you forgetting. Go. I don't want to hear you go. I don't want to see you go. I don't want to hear you. Don't want to hear you. Don't want to hear you go. I don't want you, no. I don't need you, no. I don't want to see you. I go live my life without you, no. I don't want you, no. I don't need you, no. I don't want to see you. I go live my life without you, so. Pack up the things and go. Pack up the things and go, boy. Pack up the things and go. Pack up the things and go, boy. Pack up the things and go. 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 Bye. Oh, yeah.
Another big one from Sanel Dempster.
Oh, yeah.
Song entitled Rough It Up.
Watch your back. Watch your back. My back. All the gal them who know they back.